red tail catfish. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Richie, the red tail catfish. He's coming up. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We have an important mission right now. Maverick, come here. We have the most important mission today. Do you know what the mission is? The mission today is to go get one of the biggest catfish in the world. He's actually a young one, but he's gonna grow up here at the farm. We're gonna go out to the fish room in a second. If you guys will follow me, Maverick. What's going on? The chicken ladies are in the back, and you cannot go out there yet because he will kind of want to play with them a little rough. So Maverick, you're gonna have to stay here. But as we go into the backyard, it's a cold and rainy day here in Miami. The temperatures are dropping. The iguanas are actually in rough conditions here because they're gonna start falling from the trees. That might be seen in one of the next videos. But look at the chicken friends and look at what we've got over here. It is a little bit of a mess. I think he's looking at the reflection in this little chrome plate. I think he thinks that in the mirror there's a friend behind there. I'm not exactly sure, but he has been doing well. We still haven't picked a name for him. If you guys want to comment down below name suggestions for the African bird, please comment down some more names so we can get him a good name here at the farm. Chicken ladies, Pablo, you guys are all doing good. They are just rooting around through the leaf litter looking for bugs and more food, but we have some food for them here this morning. So let's go into the fish room and see the new fish that we have and talk about the new fish we're gonna get. We're in the fish room now. Fish room, for some of you guys who haven't been following the channel, might look a little bit empty, but we're just starting to build it. So if you want to go back to some of the other videos where we set up these tanks, how we got everything here at the house, we've got the panther chameleon down there, we've got some rat snakes over there that you guys haven't even seen yet, and we've got the big lobster tank over here, which a couple of them have fought with each other and actually they have not made it. So we are down to 1, 2, 3, 4. There should be 5. Oh, he's up there. He's up there behind the thing. We have 5 lobster now, down from 8. And eventually, at the end of this month, we'll have to let these guys go because the lobster season closes and it will not be legal to keep these Florida lobster here. But down here with this annoying sound is a new fish that I've just brought back all the way from northern Florida. We have a red tail catfish. We also got a little bristlenose plecostomus in there, but don't want to spend too much time here. We're gonna start acclimating this fish and head down to get another red tail catfish from my friend in Homestead. Let's acclimate this guy now. So what we do is we start this tube up here. Turn this off for just a second so we could hear ourselves. Now what we need to do is open this bad boy up. You can see we've got a pump in there that is circulating the water, and we also have this bubbler as we were traveling down from Ocala, Florida, which is like about 5 hours north of where I live, picking it up from my brother. Let's see. Nothing. Water's flowing now. What we need to do is adjust the flow, cut it back a little bit to where it's just dripping like that. That's why they call it the drip system. Droplets of water slowly dripping into the water that he's used to acclimate him to this type of water. Then what we need to do is take this water and put it into here so this tank is set up for him and the new fish will go in there. Kind of confusing, but you'll watch the video. So we have came all the way down to Homestead, a short 30-minute drive to my friend Charles's house, and we have Richie, the red tail catfish, who was gonna be donated to us, but after assessing the situation today, I don't believe we're gonna be taking him. I'm trying to feed him. Let's see if he'll come up here. He's hungry. He smells the food. Oh my goodness. He is just a little monster. Charles got him in what, like October, September? As just a little baby, and already now in March, he's about 6 inches long and he's going to be a big monster just like this. But Charles thought he was stressed in this tank and was outgrowing it. I don't believe that's the case here. He looks to be really happy. He was swimming a lot on this side of the tank, and that's just his feeding spot. It's where he's normally fed. As you can see, he's not a problem feeder. I don't think we are going to be taking him today. We might not be getting him at all because he has a little bit of ick developing on his head. Ick is a disease that can spread to other fish and can even kill fish. So if I was to bring him and mix him with my fish, that would not be good. The arowana could die, all the fish could die, and that would just be a really big issue. So we're gonna try to treat the problem in this tank first, get him back to health, and then we're gonna bring him over potentially, unless Charles gets a big tank in the future. But until then, we can feed this guy. Let's see if he wants one more piece of silver sides here. He's coming up. Oh, there he goes. One of the craziest fish. These guys are from the Amazon. I cannot wait to see the one that we are going to put in my tank. So let's head back to the house to see how that one's doing. All right, so we are back at the house now, and although I said we're probably gonna put this fish into the 10-gallon, probably ready to just get moved into here. He looks really good now. I think just the move made him a little bit stressed, but we should be okay to move him in. Plus, we might have to be moving Charles's fish into this tank, so I kind of want to keep it open, and his fish needs that tank more than this one does. So we have our drip system here that is still going. It has been dripping for a couple of hours, and so he is definitely acclimated now. We can stop this drip, stop it just like that, and put this tubing off to the side. And now we need to catch these fish out of here to go up there. So pulling up the sleeves as to not get them wet, and we are just going to pick this guy up. Catching these guys in a net and moving them can actually stress them out a lot. I don't know if he just bit me there. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. Come here. Oh. Quickly. There we go. Look at him. How is he gonna like the new tank? But we also have another friend as we come down here. Let's see. Come here. These guys can also get stuck in the net. So I was saying the catfish can get stuck inside the mesh of the net, and then that is not a good thing, obviously. Hey. Okay. Look at that. You can see how they call him a bristle nose. He's got the bristles coming out here all the way down middle of his face there. You don't want to hold him out of the water too long. Into the tank. And there they go, the two new members. Now, my brother's fish, I'm not sure if he's a little bit stunted. He is an older fish that is basically the same size as Charles' fish that we just saw, but you see the difference in Charles' fish and this guy? Charles' fish is a little bit more healthy, even though he has ick, which is a disease. This fish, he has fins that are kind of growing upwards. I'm not exactly sure why. His face is a little bit lighter in color, which should not be that way necessarily. And he just looks a little bit more rough, I would say. So we're gonna have to see just how this guy does. But if you guys wanna stay updated with this guy and comment down below a name for him and the guinea fowl friend, then you guys are going to have to stay tuned to the channel, subscribe for the next videos to come, and we will see you guys in the next adventure. Peace.